Alright. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy RDSV14. We back. It's been a minute. Let's jump right into it.
27 hearts beat.
We're gonna start with the 6-month review of my time at the Usxpress dedicated. Straight out the door, they were professional. Wasn't bad, like, you know what I'm saying. The orientation was good. That was a good process. Getting the truck was good. The dispatchers were decent for what I was doing. I'll run down through everything I did while I was there. I did OTR, I did dedicated, and I did an account on the lane for them for a little bit. All three very different experiences. So the account on the lane, that was kind of easy, kind of knew what I was doing day to day. OTR, I went there as a dedicated employee to do a dedicated route, and all that really means is I was staying in like a 4-8 little circle, a 4-state little circle. You feel me? So I wasn't really leaving my bubble. Now, however, that still put me 8 hours away from home, but I was normally only 300 to 500 miles away from the terminal. I would just go that far one way and then back. With that being said, I don't know if I can discuss all the pay in the particulars, but I will say they gave me close to 300 for every load I completed, and they gave me over 50 cents a mile for every mile I drove. It was dedicated. I was home on weekends. With that being said, home on weekends. Every other weekend there was an issue. But for the most part, every other weekend I was home. And as a truck driver, working for a company, that was good. So, you know, they didn't keep their word 100%, but to get me home frequently, you know, tomato. At the end of the day, I was happy to be home. Let me see, how was the work? I'm gonna drop a little clip in here. I think I got some footage of when I was working. It's a lot, you feel me? It's a lot. It's back-breaking. It's not necessarily tremendously hard work. It's just tedious and time-consuming, and that's what kind of breaks it down into making it weigh on you. Cause when you do them first couple stops a day, you go, oh, okay, man, this is nothing. But on average, every truck is gonna have about 3,800 to 4,000 pieces, and they could this big, or it could be a giant pallet. And they would have crates like a pallet on the ground, and then it would have 30 to 50 boxes of bleach on it. However, that pallet only counts as one. So you could have a truck with 4,000 pieces in one pallet. It's gonna say 4,000. You could have a truck with 5 pallets. It's gonna say 4,000. You see what I'm saying? Like, everything counts as one, even though that pallet has 50 boxes. So, yeah. But all in all, like, my time there was good. Let's be honest, I had 1 or 2 issues with the dispatcher. I reached out, told him what it was, told the supervisor, respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Respect the struggle, we ain't disrespecting nobody, we ain't got to. I went out there and talked to them, or called her. She was awesome. Miss Sandy, if you're watching this, appreciate you. I called her and said, hey, this is, you know what I'm saying, these are my discomforts. And them shit ceased immediately. Like, she made 1 phone call, talked to him. I kept the same dispatcher, there was no issue. The dispatcher was awesome. He probably been driving trucks shit longer than I was in the military and driving trucks, you know what I mean? So he understood what I didn't appreciate. We nipped that in the bud. We was good to go. Good dude, nothing against him. I mean, all in all, it's everything it said it was. I found them through Craigslist. My mentor that you'll see probably in my next video, maybe later in this one, he actually found them through Craigslist for me. And I was shocked. I didn't know Craigslist was still a thing in 2020 or 2021, but it is. And it worked well. As far as the rundown of how to use their equipment, everything is very self-explanatory. I was literally trained OJT, right, on the job training, and it was fairly simple. I was there for 2 or 3 days I rode with a gentleman. Wasn't even that much older than me, but they make it almost foolproof. Cause they understand that it's manual labor, so they try to keep it, you know what I'm saying, very self-explanatory. Very, hey, do this, do this, do this. and we'll take care of the rest. The macros was easy. The hardest part about Usxpress, if I had to put the two hardest things about Usxpress, are going to be the backing up requirements if you're going to do dedicated. Because 9 times out of 10, you're backing into the dedicated routes are for Dollar Tree, Dollar General, and Family Dollar. The backups are going to be the number one hardest part to me, because the angles and the spaces are really tight. If you notice, they're usually a Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, Dollar General. They're usually inside of a shopping complex, and it's your job to weasel your way in there backwards. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I didn't have trouble. You feel me? I didn't hit nothing, thank God. But some stores are very difficult, but you know what I'm saying, if you call them and tell them, they'll do their best to help you out. Usually the store managers, I had 1 or 2 incidences where they didn't want to help me, but for the most part, if you need a spotter, they're gonna get out. They don't want you to hit their store, and they understand that it's some bull job when it comes down to how the stores were positioned. But all in all, you know what I'm saying, really, aside from that, that was number one. And number two probably does become the time restraints. There's not, the hard work is the hard work. It's the manual labor job. I'm not gonna go into that. But as far as the time restraints, they really just book you in time to work, which is helping you because it's making you money. However, you gotta eat. You might want to rest. You know what I'm saying? I'm younger. You feel me? I'm 25, so I didn't mind it. I kind of knew what it was. Get my granola, get my grapes, get my water. My wife watching, get my Mountain Dew. You feel me? But whatever it is, and it wasn't that, like, I guess I really couldn't complain too much. I just kind of put my time in and did what I had to do to keep my head down. So the part that everybody probably wanted to watch, and damn 6-7 minutes into the video, is the pay. I did join. I got a sign-on bonus. I don't know if they still doing it. Mine's for a couple bands, a couple $1,000. So every month around the 20th, 24th, 24th, I got my bonus of $1,000 added to my weekly paycheck. That was good. They never missed it. I never had to call them. I never had to tell them about it. Never, not nothing. As far as having to send in my bill of ladings, if you're dedicated, I never sent them in. The end of the pay period is Tuesday at midnight. As long as you was back to the terminal receiving your next load on Tuesday or first thing Wednesday morning, they send it in for you. So literally, I probably sent 3 bill of ladings in 6 months. So I will give them credit for that. On average, every truck driver is different. It really depends on how hard you're gonna work in a dedicated lane. That's all I can speak to. OTR, the OTR loads are good, but the trucks are just slow. So I'm not a fan of OTR, but any company driver knows your trucks are governed. So if you're driving for a company and you're comfortable with the 62 and 65 limiter, then you already understand that you only seeing 2,500, 3,000 miles a week, and you got to hump for that. But if you cool with that, you know, like I said, when I was OTR, the loads were good. Couldn't complain about that. The loads were long, you feel me? Like East Coast to West Coast, you feel me? PA to Cali, Cali to Florida. Like they weren't playing. Like I was really moving. I was just slow, so I had to get up off that immediately because that takes way too long. But my average pay when I was dedicated, without my bonuses, like my bonus was $1,000 every 3rd to 4th week of the month. Without my bonuses, I can honestly say consistently, I did the math, I written it down, I don't remember it down to the exact science. But with me working hard, doing 3 loads a week, I was averaging after taxes about $1,700 every Friday, consistently. I'll give them their credit consistently. If I had a slow week, $1,200, $900. A very, very bad week. I think my worst paycheck from them was about $800 in a week. With my bonuses, I was making about 24, 25 a month. I mean, a week, a week after taxes. Remember, that's only 1 paycheck a week. But do understand that that $1,600, $1,700 average that's equating in my low lows and my high highs. Like that's probably $1,700 I can account for every Friday after taxes. So they was definitely doing a thing. I was home at least 2 weekends out of every month. It says home every single weekend. If you, and I will go ahead and backtrack and, you know what I'm saying, take some pressure off them. If you tell them home every single weekend, you're home every single weekend. So I think I'm gonna get ready to end this video right here because hopefully we got some very, very good stuff coming up. It may even take the video the same day, but it'll be a second video. But all in all, with that being said, I'm back in another hotel room, as you can see. I feel like I'm here every 6 months now. I don't know, maybe it's YouTube, maybe it's me, who knows. But with that being said, I quit. Like what? I'm out of there. I'm like, well, I'm out of there. I'm gone. But no, I'm out of there. I don't work there no more. Put my time in. I said appreciate you. I was thankful. You know what I'm saying? Of course, anytime you tell somebody they're gonna leave, they want to throw the kitchen sink at you. What can we do to keep you? Pay raise, blah 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 blah. You feel me? There ain't nothing they can say now. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Everything is done and done. We got some big stuff coming in the next video. Mind you, I haven't even been in truck driving a year. That has been like 362 days. You feel me? So we making moves. So yeah, I can't wait to see y'all in the next video. Stay humble, stay dangerous, stay safe. Get your vaccine if you want it, whatever. You feel me? Take care of your family. Keep your head down. And you know what I'm saying? Get to this money. Win or lose. If you know what you want, can't nobody tell you nothing. You feel me? So if you're doing better than everybody else, or if you're doing worse, as long as you're doing what you want to do, just sit back and appreciate it. I don't care if you're driving motherfucking Pat and Charlie, which is your feet. I don't care if you're driving a skateboard. Whatever you got is what you got. You feel me? So respect your struggle. Respect everybody else's struggle. Peace.
And I just pray that it fall through. They don't even know about the drama. They don't even know about the problems. They don't even know about the chopper. They don't even know about the come up. Gotta spend that on my mama. They don't even know about the mixtape. Niggas be worried about gossip. They don't even know about the struggles you get out the hood when you come from the bottom. But I promise I got them.